What if the twin your family erased and sent away for 5 years returned home, on her 17th birthday, not broken or begging for forgiveness, but transformed into something far more dangerous, carrying 5 years of rage, survival, and secrets that could tear the powerful De Santis mafia family apart from the inside? The forgotten daughter steps back into the world that discarded her, where old lies bleed fresh, old wounds reopen, and the fragile balance between two sisters who share blood, but nothing else threatens to ignite an irreversible war. Gianna lay curled in her isolated tower room at the strict all-girls reform school in Germany, the digital clock glowing past midnight on her 17th birthday. She whispered a bitter happy birthday to herself, crushing down any lingering hope that her father might call as he had done every year before they believed the lie and exiled her. 5 long years of silence, no visits, no holidays, nothing but the knowledge that her family wished she were dead, and the feeling was entirely mutual. She had grown sharp and strong in that cold place, ruling the tower through sheer will and turning trauma into discipline. The next morning she rushed through her routine, dressing in the stiff gray uniform for the weekly transport day, nearly colliding with Annalise before dragging her friend down the spiral stairs to meet Isa at the bus. Isa faked dramatic period cramps to hold the driver, allowing them all to board just in time amid laughter and narrow escapes from trouble. On the bus ride to the village, Gianna stared out the window as the stone walls faded, reflecting on how it had taken 2 years of perfect behavior to earn even this small freedom. In the picturesque village, she changed into jeans and a black top at Steiger's underground fight club, the place that had saved her when she arrived weak, unhealthy, and angry at 15. Jonas and his son Henry had taken her in after a dangerous encounter, teaching her to fight, to channel her pain into structure and power. She trained intensely that day, pushing through corrections on her guard and strikes until her muscles burned. Later, a surprise birthday celebration waited with cake, sparklers, and her friends, the first real one in 5 years. She blew out the candles with a quiet, desperate wish, allowing herself one moment of warmth before preparing for the real fight that night. That evening, Gianna slipped out of school under the cover of darkness, masked as the undefeated fighter Ash, and entered the cage for a high-stakes bare-knuckle bout worth $30,000. Her opponent was Vincenzo, her own brother, who had no idea of her identity. The match turned deeply personal as Gianna unleashed years of pent-up fury, landing vicious strikes to his ribs, liver, and jaw, absorbing his heavier blows with cold determination. Memories of past family violence fueled her until she locked him in a brutal choke, whispering that she did not forgive and did not forget before rendering him unconscious. Lorenzo watched from the crowd, unsettled by the raw power and precision she displayed, sensing that something irreversible had shifted in their family dynamic. The next morning, Lorenzo and Vincenzo arrived at the school to withdraw her. Gianna confronted them in the headmaster's office with pure hatred, her transformed presence filling the room. She packed her minimal belongings, mostly books with hidden weapons, in a false-bottom suitcase, and shared a heartfelt goodbye with Annalise and Isa, who vowed to follow her to Italy soon after arranging their own transfers. On the private jet flight home, the silence was thick and hostile. Vincenzo demanded respect and attempted to slap her when she refused to submit. Gianna caught his wrist effortlessly and warned him coldly that she would kill him if he ever touched her again. Lorenzo had to step in to de-escalate, but the tension remained raw as Vincenzo sat nursing bruises from the fight. He still did not connect to her. Upon arriving at the Grand De Santis estate in Italy, Gianna stepped out onto the familiar gravel drive, memories flooding back, but her face remaining neutral and detached. Inside the living room, her father Salvatore waited. She greeted him formally as Mr. De Santis and dropped her 2 small bags at his feet, daring him to search them. Marco dumped the contents roughly, revealing only worn clothes and annotated books. When he mocked her, Gianna responded with cutting precision about his illiteracy. Vincenzo grabbed her from behind in anger. In one fluid motion, she disarmed him, pointed his own gun steadily at his chest, and delivered a final warning before handing the weapon calmly to Lorenzo. Salvatore observed the scene stunned, noting how much his daughter now resembled their late mother in strength and presence. He imposed strict rules for her return, confinement to the East Wing with constant guard supervision for safety, especially Alessia's, and mandatory attendance at family meals. Gianna accepted everything with composed indifference. Later in the East Wing hallway, near a portrait of their mother, Domenico startled her by approaching too closely from behind. Gianna reacted instinctively with a powerful headbutt that broke his nose. Security footage later proved it was pure defense, but the incident fueled the family meeting. Alessia performed the role of terrified victim perfectly, trembling and pleading for protection while reminding everyone that Gianna had tried to kill her before. Domenico openly sneered that no one had wanted Gianna back and that their grandfather had forced the return by threatening Alessia's formal debut and birthright. Gianna sat farthest away, calm and distant, absorbing the painful confirmation without reaction. Lorenzo spoke up quietly, clarifying that their grandfather had never agreed with exiling her in the first place. When the meeting concluded, Gianna retreated to her assigned pink guest room, which felt like another isolated prison. Alone, she unpacked her cherished books onto a shelf, arranging them carefully as a small act of reclaiming space and identity in a house that had erased her. She noticed, with hollow ache, that every family photo over the 5 years had been professionally edited to remove her completely. When Salvatore later promised that painters would arrive the next day to redo her room in any color she chose, she thanked him in a purely transactional tone. These small victories grounded her amid the larger reality that the family still prioritized Alessia above all. Salvatore reflected heavily in his office on the consequences of his past decisions, realizing he had taught his daughter how to survive without them. He arranged for his own father to visit Gianna soon, hoping it might bridge some gap. As dinner approached, the estate crackled with unspoken secrets, fresh wounds, and simmering tensions. Alessia continued her quiet manipulations to secure her place while Gianna prepared herself mentally. No longer the quiet, chubby girl they had discarded. The unresolved truth about the bloody night 5 years ago hovered like smoke, threatening to ignite at any moment. The erased twin was finally home, forged into something unbreakable, and the De Santis family would never be the same again. How long could the fragile lies hold before everything exploded?